If you want to know a list of top 5 starting pitchers right now, you don't just ask any of your friends. You stroll into Studio 42 and you go, oh, a Hall of Fame pitcher is with us. Why don't we get John Smoltz's top 5? What's up, Smoltz?
I love it. The right now is the important things to focus on, because that might confuse people. It's just a short sample size, but
what you're seeing in the first 10, 12 days of the season. I didn't bring your friend the Shredder from Brian Kenny. I'm sorry. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Not invited.
Yeah.
So let's do your list. We'll go from 5 down to 1. Let's take our time. Let's make sure we soak it in on each pitcher. Who's number 5?
Well, this guy's charging hard. I've liked him ever since I saw him pitch. Brandon Woodruff with the Milwaukee Brewers. Listen, this arm, you just can't teach this arm. I'm glad to see him finally in the starting rotation, because out of the bullpen he had success. But that's my biggest concern. Here's what I like about Brandon Woodruff. He has 3++ pitches, but his fastball stays on plane and it's just electric. 96, easy gas. He can go to every quadrant he wants to, and he's just going to keep getting better. This slider right here is 90 miles an hour. Good luck trying to make a decision on seeing if that's a fastball or not. Great tilt, but this is the pitch. This is the pitch of the next generation of pitchers. If they learn this pitch with all this lift, lean, clean, and separate swinging that's going on, that's the pitch that's going to get it done. Watch the combination of fastball, changeup. That is so filthy. These are back-to-back pitches. Fastball, swing and a miss. What does he do? He goes right back to righty-righty changeup. You don't see that very often, Jacob deGrom style. Same thing, good fastball, he turns on it. What's coming next? Right off of that changeup, Bugs Bunny in the middle of the zone. See, you can't do anything with it. Same thing here, fastball up. Couldn't get to it. Now the hitter thinks he's got to speed up. What happens? He slows him down. So this is the kind of stuff that I have been hoping that baseball would pay attention to and get him out of the pen and put him on the bump for the starting rotation, because that's where they do their stuff.
Didn't you call his rise in, what was it, 2018? Weren't you on that playoff series?
Yeah, I mean, this guy has unbelievable stuff, and I know the tendency is to take an undeveloped arm that's not ready and put him in the pen, but then you lose the identity of that guy over time. Fortunately for the Brewers, they didn't lose that identity, and now he's going to be a lockdown starter.
He's their top of the rotation guy and using that changeup more often this year, and it looks like he should keep using it more often. So let's do number 4.
Well, no surprise here. I mean, Max Scherzer, he's as good as they get. I mean, he's coming off of an unbelievable year where he went deep. He had to pitch after an injury. Max Scherzer at the end of the year will probably be closer to 3 or 2, but right now he's just needing a little bit of support from his teammates offensively, and he would have a couple wins, but he's just filthy. I mean, we all know Max Scherzer. This guy's going to the Hall of Fame. The Cy Youngs, everything that he has, it's just unbelievable.
And remember, you called the World Series too, and he couldn't put his own clothing on, a day or two before start. So he gets a longer rest coming off of the long 2019 season. So maybe that helps him for the next October coming up if they make it there.
I agree, and the October for him will be 2 weeks before October, because they'll be able to use Max similar to the postseason in the regular season to get him to the postseason. Do you follow that?
Because there's so few starts?
Exactly.
I like it. Okay, number 3.
Number 3, this is the hottest ticket in Cleveland right now. I mean, Shane Bieber is just absolutely off the charts. He could be number 1 if you just went based on these first 2 starts. He's got a chance to set a record tonight if he gets 11 strikeouts. He is so connected to his mechanics. Everything looks free and easy. It almost looks like he can't lose command of these pitches. That's when you know a pitcher is locked in. Fastball, curveball, change, you name it, whatever he wants to do at each side of the plate. It's been an impressive start. He also won the MVP in the All-Star game. So this is not one of those sneak up on you feel-good stories. This is, I think, a legit journey.
Cy Young contender, 27 strikeouts, 1 walk in his first 2 starts.
That's not fair.
That's going to play.
We would say, if he was a teammate, we'd say it's time to call him up to a higher league.
Yeah. This isn't working for you right now, okay? And the work ethic, Terry Francona says, is like Corey Kluber. Yeah. So good luck, everyone, tonight. That game's on MLB Network, by the way. And next on your list?
Well, I mean, could be number 1, 1A, 1B, Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole's going to have probably 11 or 12 starts. Could be 10-0, 10-1, maybe with the Yankees in their offense. The only thing he's missing out on is that crowd and that home crowd going crazy over what's going to be a long journey for the New York Yankees and Garrett Cole. And, you know, this guy is the ultimate power pitcher. He has the ability to stand there and look like he's playing catch without effort. He's an ox. And let's not forget, not too long ago with the Pittsburgh Pirates, he was throwing sinkers. Now he's striking everybody out.
And did you ever doubt that he was going to have trouble with New York City? Now, there is no crowd right now, but he just didn't seem like a guy that was going to get eaten up by NYC.
He has everything in his DNA and everything in his physical ability to handle all components of what New York is not for everybody, personality-wise.
I'm doing the math here. I'm missing one guy that stands out to me. I think it's in the same city. Am I getting to where you're going?
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Jacob deGrom, this is about as unfair as it gets right now. If he stays healthy, I mean, you're looking at multiple Cy Youngs. He's coming off of 2 in a row. And his ability to pitch without getting the reward system of a team win has been unbelievable. I mean, the last 2 years, any luck at all, any bullpen at all, anything that we would be talking, I know, wins isn't the most popular topic anymore, but it is to a pitcher. And he's handled it unbelievably because I don't know if he's got a little punching bag at home that he goes home and takes care of. But no, he's developed into the elite pitcher of our game. It's not fair to come out after 4 months and see 100 miles an hour fastball on either side of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Yesterday was weird for him. He's like, what's with all this run support?
Yeah.
That's hanging a 7 spot for him. All right, so let's recap. Smoltz's top 5 starting pitchers. Key 2 words after that. Right now, this season, Woodruff, Scherzer, Bieber, Cole, deGrom. That huge matchup, by the way, yesterday between deGrom and Mike Soroka. How far off was Soroka from your list pre-injury?
Yeah, I had Soroka 6.
6?
Yeah.
All right.
It's unfortunate what happened to him. My heart just sinks when you see a young kid like that go through an injury. Luckily, he's young enough, and, guys have come back from that. That is, Soroka is the anti-high-velocity stud. Like, he's in a league by himself with the way that he can manipulate a baseball.
And you love that, especially in today's game, right?
Sure
Because
do.
How many guys pitch like him?
It's exactly right.
Not many.
And there's so many guys you could get close to that, right? I mean, that list gets really tight from about 5 on after Scherzer. And I'm sure that list would change in 2 more weeks.